For centuries, knowledge has been hidden in plain sight across the sands of time. Whispers of lost civilizations, cryptic symbols, and forbidden histories have been erased or concealed. What if the truth was never lost, but hidden? Welcome to Eye of Ancient Mysteries, where the past speaks and the future listens. Sit back, open your mind, and prepare to uncover the untold secrets of our world. Let the journey begin now. Astronauts whose voices were recorded exclaim and shout. Today is May 25, 1962. We are on Mars and we have air. On May 22, 1962, a covert joint Mars landing was allegedly carried out under secret programs, during which an atmosphere was reported with a temperature of 4 degrees Celsius and a pressure of 704 millibars. Somewhere within classified vaults, the very first transmissions from Mars, in English and in Russian, are said to be preserved. The astronauts reportedly transmitted, "We are on Mars and we have air." A film was even shot inside the cockpit, but it was allegedly strictly classified. This fact supposedly could not remain concealed, because the landing was allegedly observed and filmed by the British astronomer Sir William Ballantyne using the Jodrell Bank telescope. The film reel recorded by Ballantyne was later decoded using a NASA decoder. Sir Ballantyne then died under mysterious circumstances in a car accident on February 6, 1977. It is claimed the order for his physical elimination was issued by a Soviet-American Directive Committee, established as part of Project Alternative 3. In January 1977, through IAEA collaborator Harry Carmel, the film allegedly reached Sir William Ballantyne, a prominent radio astronomer. On January 6, 1977, Ballantyne arranged a meeting with John Hundrey, manager of an international daily newspaper, to discuss publicly releasing the film. He supposedly died en route to Hundrey in that mysterious car crash. Finally, with help from Carmel and Ballantyne's wife, the film was purportedly delivered to the television team behind Science Report on British Sceptre TV and aired in the next episode. Shortly thereafter, the channel received a notice that their broadcast license would be revoked if they continued airing on the topic. The film, shot from the cockpit, includes brief footage of pilot instruments indicating atmospheric pressure of 704 millibars and an external temperature of 4 degrees Celsius. The recorded voices of the astronauts reportedly shout, "Today is May 27, 1962. We are on Mars and we have air." American general makes striking statements about Mars. The time has long come to lift the curtain on this subject. We have claims from the most reliable sources, those in positions to know, about an incredible phenomenon whose nature is still to be determined. John Podesta, former White House Chief of Staff under Bill Clinton and advisor during Barack Obama's administration. These are bold claims, which may very well be true. There is abundant evidence that we are being contacted. Civilizations have been contacting us for a very long time. Dr. Brian O'Leary, former NASA astronaut and Princeton University physics professor 1, can also add Major General Albert Stubblebine, former commanding general in U.S. military intelligence and head of defense at INS Com, to this roster of truth seekers. a revered U.S. military officer commanding 16,000 troops under him. Stubblebine was a strong proponent of psychic warfare theories and the Stargate Remote Viewing Project. In Richard Dolan's book UFOs and National Security, possibly drawing on Remote Viewing Project insights, Stubblebine is quoted saying, "On the surface of Mars there are structures. For the record, there are structures beneath the surface of Mars. I'll also say that on the surface of Mars there are machines, and beneath the surface there are machines. You can see them. You can examine them in detail. You can see what they are, where they are, who built them, and everything about them. Could artificial structures exist on Mars or the Moon? Many scientists consider these notions speculative, but Major General Stubblebine's statements lend them weight. Some scientists believe life originated on Mars. If life spread from somewhere else in our galaxy, it may have first reached Mars. Some researchers believe life, as we know it, may have originated on Mars instead of Earth. This is a variant of the panspermia theory, suggesting life on Earth began elsewhere and was transferred here. Proponents reason Mars and Earth share unique qualities among solar system planets. Mars is smaller and older, having oozed up its resources and electromagnetic core earlier. A logical parallel: a smaller ice cube melts faster. Genetic sequencing and timeline analysis ENA-GOUCA. The last universal common ancestor hint that life might have first emerged on Mars. Geological evidence suggests liquid water existed on Mars before Earth did. As Dr. Eric Asfog, University of Arizona, put it, if life begins when a planet cools enough for liquid water, Mars likely became habitable before Earth. Wikipedia. Org. So if life started elsewhere, Mars could have been the first. If Martian meteorite fragments reached Earth, they could have seeded life here. Astronomers note that Mars's lower gravity and position relative to the Sun make it more likely to receive ejecta from interplanetary collisions. A way to test this is to search Martian samples for DNA. While Mars's core has since frozen, reducing gravity and losing most atmosphere, it once had conditions more hospitable to life. Dormant cells could still be preserved beneath the surface, awaiting discovery.